love chocolate. So, hello guys, I am back. I'm back home. It's March 4th today. It's been a little while. So, here's what we're gonna do, and here's what I'm gonna do in today's video. I'm just gonna tell y'all how my week went, and then I'm also going to try to squeeze in all three of my chemotherapies. Try to explain how every single one works. It's very easy to understand because two of them basically do the same exact thing. But the last one's a really cool one. I think it's really cool. I mean, they're all poison. My nurses have to put like hazmat suits on every time I get it. But I think it's the way it works is cool, I guess. Sunday, I was still in the hospital, as you guys can see from my last video. Receive another CBC, which is a blood count lab result, and it read that I was neutropenic, which means that my white count and my I can't remember what the other thing is, but they were low, which means that it's not smart for me to go outside where other people are. All you other germs out here, I can't come near you because I don't want to die. That'd be bad. That's pretty much how the day went, and I was miserable all the beginning of the week, probably until like Friday. Friday is when like the crap broke. Like not like the actual crap, but like the sick crap broke. Like I was feeling miserable all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Actually most of Thursday, I think, and Friday night is when it finally just broke off. And I finally had a little bit of relief. It was most of the same thing that happened that was like on Tuesday, because I wasn't in the hospital, of course. I kind of got to be a big baby all week, because mom, she was striking all week to see the teacher, public employee, and in West Virginia here, they've been striking, because they're not getting the right amount of pay, which is really ridiculous for the amount of work that they do, and so nobody in West Virginia, all 55 counties, have been closed since like Thursday of last week, I think. Thursday of last week. I won't get into a bunch of the details about that because I don't know a lot about it, even though mom seems to watching videos really loud in her room, and I hear all of them. And I hear all of the live streams about gym justice and stuff. But I had to get more blood work done, but we didn't go back to Morgantown. Morgantown's like an hour and a half drive for us. So we went to a local Salem Family Medicine, which is affiliated with WVU Medicine. So they were able to fax the results of the CBC to the Children's Hospital in Morgantown, and in order to get my results. For some reason, my nurse practitioners and my people up there told me that the results didn't come in till like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, which by that time a lot of them have left. So they like sat around like all like that afternoon waiting for the results to come in and to finally post them to my chart so I could see them, and then they could call me about them and tell me they were good. I didn't have to come back up to the hospital to get admitted again. So that's good, I guess, but it was a good experience. I've never been in there to get blood work done, and didn't hurt at all. It was very nice. On Friday is the day that I literally felt good. I was eating good. I was going to the bathroom good. I was plugged up the Xbox and got playing some a little bit of that. Saturday I also felt really amazing. I feel amazing right now. Like I could probably like run like a tenth of a mile and feel perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm really out of shape too, so that's saying a lot. Anyway, Saturday felt really good. Played more Xbox, babied around some more. That's just exactly what you gotta do as a chemo patient. You get to be a big baby. Let's get on to the sketchy scientific meat of the episode, which is going to be me talking about my chemotherapies, the drugs that I'm getting. I'm taking is this drug called temozolomide, and the trade name of it, I'm going to try to put like something like right here that like spells it out and gives you like the trade name and like the pronunciation to them. So temozolomide is a pill that I take. I took it every single day last week. I had to take it an hour before I take my next drug, which is called irinotecan. And it's the temozolomide. What it does is it's literally just a it splits the DNA of cells. It kills cells. That's all that it does. But the special thing about temozolomide is that it is the only pill that is able to pass the brain-blood barrier, the BBB or B or yeah, something like that. No, the blood-brain barrier is like a barrier, of course, a barrier around the brain, and it protects the brain from like outside dangerous things, like drugs or like toxins and other such things. Like normal pill chemotherapies aren't going to get into the brain like this drug does. I don't know the exact like things that allow it to do this. Like there's some kind of chemical makeup into it that it allows it to pass through the brain and get into the tumor or the stuff, the cells to kill them. Irinotecan is the one that's causing me a lot of my issues. I'm pretty sure it's the one that gave me my fevers last week. It's the one that has been giving me diarrhea. It's the one that's probably about all it's gonna do, really. Irinotecan, what it does, it says almost the same exact thing as the temozolomide. It splits cells. It kills them. That's it. Pretty much it. It causes a lot of problems for me, but it kills cells. That's about it. Also, the irinotecan I took it right alongside the temozolomide. The temozolomide, you take the pill first, of course, the temozolomide, the little pill, and then you have to wait an hour afterward to take the irinotecan. And the irinotecan is a 90-minute IV drip that you have to sit there and suck up like poison. That you just suck up like you've been bit by a snake, and you just gotta suck it up. I said like earlier, all it does is divide cells, or stop cells from dividing. That's all it does. That's the main reason why it kills all your white count and all your RBCs and your hemoglobin. For some reason my head. Okay, so now it's time for the big daddy. At least I would call it that. Irinotecan is like a gangster. It's just a cheeky gangster that comes up and just kicks you in the crotch out of nowhere. That's what irinotecan is. So the big one, the annoying one that I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna put him up here in the corner up there, because this one is called bevacizumab, but I like to call it Avastin because that's easier to say and that's the trade name. But I'm still gonna put it up over here, just so you know what the heck bevacizumab is spelled like, because it looks stupid and it's hard to pronounce. And I stared at it when they handed me the paper for the treatment measurement. I stared at it for a while, and the doctor was calling it Avastin, and I'm like, Beva, it's called Beva, and they were like, no, it's called Avastin, and I'm like, I don't see the word Avastin on my treatment plan, so I don't know what you're talking about. This thing is really, this chemo, it sucks, but it's really cool the way that it works. So tumors have this little like enzyme or like antigen, or that they squirt out of themselves called, it's like the abbreviation is like VEGF. It's like a small little antigen or like enzyme that floats around here, and what it does is it like recruits your blood vessels that like surround the tumor. Like a tumor needs energy to be able to grow more. Like you need energy and nutrients to grow. The tumor also needs energy and nutrients to grow. So of course it's going to have to find a way to get that. And how else is it going to do it? It's going to be like a parasite, and it's going to suck it from you without you having any say in the matter. So what it does here is the VEGF circles around here, up in your bloodstream and around the tumor, and it recruits these blood vessels to the tumor so that they're just working for the tumor to like bring oxygen and food and nutrients to the tumor to help it grow more. How the Avastin works is it blocks this VEGF. It has like a special thing inside it, like its own enzyme or its own antigen that is able to latch onto the VEGF and stop it from doing that. It also prevents it from making more VEGF and allowing new blood vessels to be harvested, I guess, or recruited, like I said. That was kind of the term that I used, recruited. So, without the blood vessels to feed the tumor, it dies because it's not getting any energy. Like if you didn't receive water, if you didn't receive food, if you weren't receiving oxygen, you would also die. It's plain and simple. You're not going to get your daily necessities. You're going to die. It's simple. So the tumor, it's going to die. Of course, Avastin. This will be the second time that I've had it tomorrow. Starting come Monday tomorrow, this will be the second time that I've had it. And the reason that works like that is because it's a powerful drug. But in order for it, like, just to have, like, you say, why are they not just treating you with this drug? Well, the thing is that I would have to go. I'm currently going to have to go through like 12 rounds of chemotherapy. This irinotecan, this temozolomide, and the Avastin. Like, I'm only going to have the Avastin 24 times. But that alone is not good enough. Like, I would have to have it a bunch more times. Like, the Avastin alone, I would have to go through the Avastin like a bunch more, like a lot more by itself in order to kill the tumor off. Because it's weaker by itself. Like, added along with other chemotherapies that like the irinotecan, like the temozolomide, like other chemotherapies, like maybe some platinum-based ones. I don't know. Like Avastin is a commonly used chemotherapy. It's used in a lot of advanced pancreatic cancers, a lot of advanced lung cancers. I think maybe some liver cancer, and like my brain tumor, it's used a lot in advanced brain tumors or brain cancers. So those are the drugs that I'm taking. If you're curious about them more, I'm going to list the names of them again up here. So right up here, temozolomide over here, irinotecan, and then right over here is going to be the Avastin. So that's about it, I guess. So I'll get another video up because I'm feeling good this week. I might record a bit more. Last week I was feeling crappy. I was not feeling good whatsoever. I was laying in bed. I was running back and forth to the toilet. That was about it. I was cramping. I was on a freaking vibe. I'm on this one drug called Remeron or mirtazapine, and it's like an antidepressant drug. Man, I was catching a vibe on like Wednesday night. I was like trying to go to bed, but my mom was watching Survivor, and like in my head I was just like making my own Survivor like show in my head, and it was tripping. It was weird, and I'm like, Mom, you gotta give me like my Remeron, my like mirtazapine, cause I'm tripping balls. I need to calm down. I need to go to sleep. It's like 10 o'clock, and it's like past Jordy's bedtime. Jordy's bedtime. I need to go to sleep. So that is it for this week, guys. So I want to thank you all again for your support. Really keeps me going. 2 thumbs up for that. And like I said, I'll have another video up next Sunday, telling y'all how my week went. Like I said, I'll try to record more so I have more footage other than me sitting in front of this beautiful cabinet. And that beautiful cabinet and the balloons over there. Oh, how this camera works. Those balloons over there, that's what I meant. So, thank you all again. I'll see you next week. And I'll catch you later.